Hey everyone, Jason here, and welcome to blog episode 6 of Jason's O-Gauge Trains. Have you ever seen a train item in someone's collection that you admired so much that you immediately began to search for one of your own? If so, please share it with us all in the comments below. I'd love to hear. I recently acquired such an item for my own collection. They are the New York Central 21-inch aluminum passenger cars made by K-Line. And we're going to take a close look at them today on Jason's O-Gauge Trains. Nearly 2 years ago, at one of my first Detroit three-railer meets, my buddy Ryan Harner brought a 6-pack of aluminum passenger cars to run. I was totally blown away by them. 21-inch passenger cars, highly detailed, aluminum, and they were modeled after the 20th Century Limited, which traveled the New York Central water level route, which is one of my favorite modern routes to railfan. Thinking these were brand new cars that had been recently released by one of the top manufacturers, I was shocked to learn that they were in fact made by K-Line 20 years ago. That's right, these 6 cars were cataloged in K-Line's 2001 first edition catalog. But the attention to detail and overall quality could fool anyone into thinking that these were recently produced by a top manufacturer. Hell, I thought they could have been made by Golden Gate Depot as far as I could tell. And this high-quality product has not gone unnoticed. These cars fetch huge money on eBay. I've seen individual cars sell new in their box for upwards of $250 per car. At that rate, you'd be paying $1,500 for all 6 of these cars. That's crazy. So I've been searching for a set of my own for the past couple of years, although I never had the courage to shell out that kind of money on passenger cars. Thankfully, I've gotten to know a lot of great O-Gauge modelers in the YouTube community. My friend Johnny just so happened to come across these 6 cars at a great price. Johnny is known as Audamus on YouTube. He runs a great O-Gauge model train YouTube channel of his own, and I highly encourage you to check his channel out. I'll put a link to his channel in the description below. Anyway, Johnny offered to resell me the cars at an outstanding price. What's the catch? I asked him. Well, only one of the cars came with its original box. Woof. Plus, a few of the rubber diaphragms on the ends of the cars were a bit damaged, and I believe one of the truck assemblies needed to be replaced as well. However, not only did Johnny sell me the cars at a great price, but he even replaced some of the broken diaphragms and that broken truck with parts of his own. And he personally delivered the cars to my house when he came and visited the layout a few weeks ago. How could I pass that deal up? And honestly, I'm so glad we made this deal. Johnny did a great job of fixing up these cars, and they honestly look flawless running around the layout. I couldn't be happier. Let's take a look at each individual car. First up, the RPO car. Separately applied grab irons, opening doors, and a detailed interior accurate to the era it models. I should also mention each car is illuminated. However, because the cars came out 20 years ago, they are not LEDs. Next, the baggage car. A pretty simple car, but highly detailed. The doors open, and looks really sleek overall. Next, we have a dining car. It's full of dining tables with painted figures seated and enjoying their meals. One of the most detailed cars in this set. Next, we have your basic passenger car. Lots of seating for passengers on the inside, as you can see. And yes, the doors spring open. The 5th car is the sleeping car. A bit of a barren layout other than the walls. I don't think I'd like to be a sleeping passenger in this car, but still decently detailed for an O-scale passenger car. You could always add more details if you'd like. Finally, we have what I think is the best car in the set, the observation car. Inside you'll find seats, tables, and even a bar and bartender. I think this is the car I'd be hanging out in if I were on this train. On the outside, I love the zigzag white stripe shifting down the side, and I also love the iron rail detail running down the center of the roof. And the rear of this car is awesome. Red marker lights on the side, an illuminated white light on top, and the iconic 20th Century Limited plaque right in the middle. Awesome. Another detail I really like is the fact that the diaphragms are all touching. There are no large gaps between cars, which makes it look very prototypical while operating. The final detail I'd like to mention is of course the fact that these are aluminum. When you pick them up, they feel really heavy and sturdy, and that results in very smooth, reliable operation. Okay, that's enough of the details. Let's get this set running around the layout. I originally wanted my MTH New York Central PT Tender Hudson to pull these cars around the layout, but unfortunately that engine is out for repair. But I do have these gorgeous New York Central F7s that are a perfect match. These also would have pulled the 20th Century Limited back in the day as well. I think you guys will really enjoy it. So there you have it, New York Central 21-inch aluminum passenger cars made by K-Line. An excellent addition to my layout and to my collection. If you're interested in a set of these for yourself, your best bet is to search on eBay, Facebook train groups, forums, or at train shows. They are 20 years old, so you're going to have to do some searching. But take it from me, the effort I took for searching for these sets, it was worth the reward. That's all for today's blog episode. Feel free to ask questions in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It would mean a lot. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.